So what we're doing this year, we're going to try something new. We're going to do a little trolling the tube and worm. It's a good technique for these late August fishing when the bass are on the particular side, the water temperatures are up. So what we have here is lead core line. Basically, it's lead line sheathed inside a braided envelope. What we're going to do is we're going to peel back the braid.
See what it's
We're
like.
going to cut off about 4 to 6 inches of the lead. Now we have a hollow section of line here that's 4 inches long or so. And what we're going to do, this is our lead core. We've got 40-pound Power Pro backing already on the reel. Hopefully this will work. We're going to take the Power Pro and we're going to slide it inside this hollow section, kind of like a Chinese finger trap. And what our secondary precaution on that, we're going to tie 2 overhand knots as our backup. And I'm just going to put them in, put it around my finger so I don't lose them. Alright, so now we got the braid started inside the hollow core sheath of the lead core, and we're just going to slide that in about 4 to 6 inches till the braid meets with the lead core. Okay, I think we are there. Okay, so now this right to about here, that is just a section of braid slid through this outer wrap, poly wrap of the lead core line, and what that does when you pull tension on it basically creates a Chinese finger trap. So what we are going to do to snug it up is take our 2 knots, our overhand knots, and slide them down. Okay, so now we got our first overhand knot at the end of our splice. We can get it as close as we can to the end so we don't have too much overhang, too much tag, I should say. Wet it a little bit and pull it tight. And try and test this out. Make sure we're good. And that's pretty snug. That right there is called the Willis knot. Pretty interesting stuff. So now we got about 100 yards of lead core tied onto our backing, our 40-pound Power Pro backing, and we're going to wind that onto the reel. front of you, not behind you. Holy. Look in front, please. I can't see in front. Oh my God. Almost. Should be good. That should be the last of them right there. I should look at my fish finder. We're in 11 feet of water now. That was bad. That was scary. Well, the GPS says we're on shore. Holy fuck, where did they come from? I guess we drifted in a lot. I was watching those rocks, not realizing how close we were, I guess. Okay, oh, there's fish everywhere here. Ready? See him. It's a bass. In the net. Second fish on the tubing worm. Second striper.
Watch where you're going?
Yep. Go, some schooling.
Flicker.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It might be a bluefish. Took a run like a striper. We got striper. Man, they're feisty for little fish. You gotta keep doing it.
Next hit.
It's a tall fin. It's got to be a sandfish, a sunfish.
Yep.
Whoa! pushing the bait up right out in front of us. We've been able to hook up, I think, 2 or 3 small bass, 20 inchers on the tube and worm. We'll see if we can get up alongside this school and catch a few on the top water. Wait for it. All right, whip it in. Jesus. Come here. Good hook set. One like a champ. See you, buddy. This is today's take-home catch. This was like 37-inch, 13-pound bass. She unfortunately didn't make it. We try to catch and release everything that we catch because the fishery's not doing so great. So we'd rather let them go and keep growing so we can catch them next year. But I'm not sure why this fish. We've been tube and worming just like we did on our preparation video with the lead core line. It worked great. So I'm not sure, jaw hook. I'm not sure why the fish didn't make it, but she decided to go belly up, so we kept her. We caught about 5 or 6 bigger fish today. Started out hitting schoolies right out of the canal, and we were able to find some bigger fish later on in the morning, all trolling tube and worm. The canal this morning, we were catching them, popping imitation sand eels coming up off the bottom. So we're going to cut her up and make some fish marinara.